Hi everyone and welcome to our release live stream. We're Tales of the Moon. This is Judith.
This is Mila. Hello.
And we're so happy that you're here. Thanks for tuning in. We have such a fun evening planned for you tonight. We have the incredible Jennifer Berning playing a couple of her incredible songs. And after that, we'll play a couple of songs for you as well. This live stream is completely free. You can, however, feel very welcome to leave a small donation through the PayPal link that is in the description box. We will be donating 50% of all the revenue that we're making to two different organizations that are supporting the people impacted by the war in Ukraine right now.
You can also see the two organizations in the description below. And
I think that's it.
Also, maybe if you have some questions or if you want to ask us something or if you want to ask Jennifer something, you can just write in the chat and we will shout out the questions then to Jennifer and vice versa. So yeah, we are happy to be part of this tonight. We're happy to sing and
we're happy to have you here.
Yeah.
Read up on the organizations down below and click the PayPal link to donate. Make sure you send the donation as a gift though, so no percentages are taken off by the platform. And without further ado, give a round of applause, of digital applause for Jennifer. Whee! You will see us squeeze through the setup, kind of like on the side, because it's pretty crowded in here. Enjoy, everyone.
Yeah. Hi, and thank you so much, Tales of the Moon, aka having me. I'm so happy to be here. I'm just gonna plug myself in. All right. I saw that it started raining just right now.
It starts to rain?
Yeah.
Oh.
Awesome. Yeah, that's the mood we're looking for. So yeah, as I said, thank you so much for having me. I'm really happy to be here. And I'm going to start my set with an original song called Fragments. That is my first COVID song that I wrote. Hope you enjoy.
It's been so long since we've been talking. I can barely remember the sound of your voice. Sometimes I wonder if it would have changed anything if I had told you. Sometimes I wonder if you knew. If you knew all the pieces that are buried underneath. If I knew all the reasons that I've led you to believe the things you see, the fragments of me. I'm so sick of filling in the gaps of coming up with yet another theory of what it is that I did wrong. Guess I'll just write another. So take it or leave it, I can't use it anymore. Now take it or leave it, I can't take it, guess I'll leave it up to you. If you knew all the pieces that are buried underneath. If I knew all the reasons that have led you to believe the things you see, fragments of me.
just gonna untangle this mess here. Okay, I can only hear myself on one ear, but no, now it's back. Awesome. Okay. There are things in this world that you can solve very easily, like untangle a mess. But there are other things that you carry around forever. And one of those things I carried around to Berlin from home. And I wrote a song about it. It's called Capital Letters. And I hope you enjoy.
Wish I could say I don't remember how I lay awake that night in December. The ceiling kept spinning around, and I just lay there on the ground. I wish I could say I don't remember. I wish I could say I did not surrender, but day by day, so rough and so tender. The ceiling kept spinning around, and I just lay there on the ground. I wish I could say I did not surrender. Gravity, I feel you taking over me. You are still making it hard to breathe. You cut too deep. You cut too deep. Now I wish I was as bold as the words I carry deep within, until I grow old, tattooed into my skin. But I'll let it happen, I'll let you in. Capital letters on my skin. I'll let it happen, I'll let you in. Capital letters on my skin. I'll let it happen, I'll let you in. Capital letters on my skin. I'll let it happen, I'll let you in. Capital letters on my skin. Gravity, I feel you taking over me. You are still making it hard to breathe. You cut too deep in gravity. I feel you taking over me. You are still making it hard to breathe. You cut too deep. You cut too deep. Ooh.
Thank you so much. That is like so rare that there's actual applause. Well, it feels so nice to be like playing for you and then knowing that there's people on the other side. What are people saying?
They're loving you.
That's not like fishing for compliments or anything. I am used to seeing the comments, and yeah, this feels like a bit like being in the open. That's awesome.
Amazing, love it. Someone's cooking dinner right now.
Oh, cool. What are you having?
Cooking a live stream.
Yeah, I saw Marissa, I saw Miru, and other people. That's so cool that you tuned in. So yeah, I feel honored to be here. I got to know you, Mila and Judith, on an open mic in Berlin. And I'm so happy that, like, when you get to know people in Berlin, usually it's like very surface level, and people don't stay around for long. But I feel like this is working, and we are like doing projects every so often, and that's so cool. And I'm so honored to also contribute to a live stream that's donating to organizations in the Ukraine. So if you can, then please donate. And yeah, I'm gonna play another song. It's called Unscrew, and yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say to this song. Well, I talked already, so that's okay.
Guess I have nothing to offer, nothing but a pounding heart. And I'll lay it out before you. Still you keep digging, hoping to find something to prove me wrong. But let me tell you something, nothing ever felt so right. Still what makes my day keeps you crying all night. Nothing ever felt so true. Still what's best for me feels like the worst thing to you. Why do I even have to do this? And why do you make it so much harder? Why do you mess things up and turn my pain into yours? Is it too much to ask to be happy for me? 'Cause the feeling's a room that you can't walk out of. You can't shut the door from the other side. A feeling's a start you can't get a hold of. A heart is a heart and love is love. Nothing ever felt so right. So what's best for me feels like the worst thing to you. Nothing ever felt so true. Still what makes my day keeps you crying all night. Nothing ever felt so right as she makes my day and she rules my night. Nothing ever felt so true when there's fucked up you. I'll leave it for you to unscrew.
Thank you so much.
Someone said this should be on your next EP.
Oh, yeah, I'm planning to actually. Unscrew is definitely a song that's close to my heart, and that's definitely on the list for the next EP.
Somebody else said as well, capital letters.
Oh, okay. That is not planned, but maybe you can convince me. But I'm gonna play a song that was on my last EP, which is called Face to Face. If anyone is hearing me for the first time, you can just look up my name on Spotify or in the description. Yes, of course. Thank you for being so prepared. So yeah, and this song actually has a background choir, and Judith is a part of it. Remember that? So yeah, I asked people to sing the background voices, and Mila was probably busy touring the world and couldn't contribute to the choir, but you can now if you want to. It has a sing-along part, and I'm going to play it. And yeah, if you want to, you can join from the background. And it's my last song for today.
She's tired of walking in her own shoes. She gave it a try and ended up bruised. Waited for someone to be the cure, but can trust nobody anymore. She's read all the books about theory, understands every line in how life should be. She'll always be misunderstood. She could change the world, of course she would. Throw away your picture of a world that's in your dreams. You gotta know life's not always just the way it seems. Oh, face to face, pen to paper only draws an empty space. Heart in the sky, just in case. Light on canvas will never recreate the lost trace. He's hard enough of being knocked down. His smiley face changed to a bitter frown. He's always been one of a kind. Everyone around him is simply blind. He tells himself now he can't be strong. People always read it wrong. Whatever he wrote down only for himself, everyone else put it on the shelf. Throw away your poem of a world that's just made up. You gotta know how to start your sentence and where you're supposed to start. I don't hold face to face, pen to paper only draws an empty space. Out in the sky, just in case. Light on a canvas will never recreate the lost trace. Has every story already been told, or is there a sheet left to unfold? There are answers to find, and I know you've got your own one in mind.
Thank you so much. That was the most advanced choir I ever had. Going all in with the harmonies. That was so beautiful. Thank you so much. So yeah, we have a song that we wanted to play together, and some of you might already know it. We just really roughly rehearsed it before this live stream. Let's see how that goes. But I'm very, very optimistic. So we're gonna have a little switch here. I don't know what.
I think you stay the same.
Okay, good.
Just have to keep entertained.
That's what I love to do, keeping people entertained.
I know this feeling.
I should really have a joke at the back of my head just for these situations that I can rip off.
Well, you better think of something because I still have to tune. So one of you has to tell a joke.
Oh, I'm super bad with jokes as well. But I would say the song you will hear now, it's called Hearts on Fire. Maybe we can talk about that. We already have a video about that, but we still love that song so much. And that's why we asked if we can play it together. Yeah, that's basically it.
You let us know in the chat if we should release this cover. Because Judith and I are trying to talk Jennifer into it.
Yes. Do you know that you have to pay a fee to release a cover on Spotify? So people should really donate.
I actually didn't know that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Still, but it's too nice.
The only cover I have up on Spotify is like a traditional folk song, so I'm good on the copyright. Okay, Hearts on Fire.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how and I don't know why. When something's living but you can't say die. When you feel like laughing but you start to cry. Well, I don't know how and I don't know why. I don't have money and I don't have much. Think that I'm funny but I've got enough. I know those eyes and I know that touch. I don't have money and I don't have much. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire for you.
Oh, I don't know when, I don't know when. I know we'll be lovers again. I see you someday before the end. I don't know when, I don't know when.
Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. You know those love songs will break your heart. You know those love songs will break your heart. You know those love songs will break your heart. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire. Oh, darling, my heart's on fire for you.
Thank you, Jennifer, for playing with us.
Yes, thank you so much.
We love playing with her. It's so much fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Jennifer. So now we still need like 1 or 2 minutes, maybe also 3,
Maybe
to just set up our setup, and then
So I guess we'll let Jennifer get off stage and kind of move things around a little bit.
yeah, I would say though.
Um,
So you have 2
so
minutes.
Maybe
break.
maybe one of us can move things and one can keep talking for entertainment purposes.
Of course. Then I move the things, right?
Okay, so it's decided. Hi. Thanks again for coming tonight. We already put into the chat that Jennifer will now be taking over the questions if you have any at all. She's the one writing into the chat from our account in case someone is, well, in case Tales of the Moon is saying something. That's Jennifer. Please give her another round of virtual applause because that was incredible. She's so talented, it's unreal, and you should definitely all go and listen to her EP. Although I had the feeling that
Jennifer, kann ich das einfach hier anpluggen?
Although I had the
Das
feeling
beiseite
that
schieben.
most people in the chat already knew her EP and are regulars at her live streams. It's so nice to have all of you here as guests on our channel. So now this is the part you can't see, but there's Judith and Jennifer kind of crawling around on the ground because Jennifer has a lot of fancy gear that she's using. She has a loop station and pedals down here. And it's very impressive how she can operate all of it. Yeah, so this is actually our release live stream, Judith and my release live stream for our latest song. It's called Patiently, and we released it about 2 months ago. And we were gonna do this live stream right after releasing it in March, but then Judith caught COVID, and then we rescheduled it. But we hadn't anticipated how recovering from COVID would take a little while, just vocally. So we had to reschedule again, and now we're finally here. So this is lucky number 3 of this live stream. Patiently is out on every single streaming service, and we'll play it later as well. But if you want to give it a listen, you can. Also, we had the first donations come in already. Thank you so much. We are beyond grateful that you're helping us to do some good in the world. And we can't wait to pass 50% of all donations on to the 2 organizations that we've chosen, which is the Caritas, doing groundwork in Ukraine right now, and the other organization we've chosen is Voices for Children, which is supports children and families in Ukraine and people also that are displaced or by the war, by providing education or providing housing or clothing. And looks like we're almost done. It's just my headphones are still over there. Jennifer, sorry, could you maybe pass them to me? Thank you. And now you get to take over while I tune again. We like facing each other on stage. Oh, thank you very much. This was hard. we have this thing where when we get nervous, I don't shut up, and Judith doesn't talk so much, so it works out for us. But yeah, I need to shut up. Jenny, where did you put the? Oh, you're so smart. Thank you. All right, Judith is going to take over the entertainment for a minute because this ukulele is not going to tune itself. I'm sorry, but you can talk about the first song.
Yeah, so the first song we're playing is called White Flowers. It's one of our originals. And I think it's about withdrawing its thoughts and yeah, about going on as well.
Keep talking. There's something in German we call it cable salad happening on the floor. Okay.
Okay,
Still need to tune. Sorry.
you still need to do
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, actually, we wanted to talk about our stories later. So the second song is called "Grown Older," and this is also an original song. Yeah, just we wait for Mila for a second. I'm still practicing my talking schedule, so please don't be mad at me.
No, we're not mad at you. Again, I'm done. Just need to move this cable. I wish you could see what was going on the floor right now. I do not look forward to untangling this later. But things we do for you. And this just slipped. Okay. Cable salad. It's a great word. Okay. Is that the BPM? Shouted from the mountain tops. Always been a hopeless fool in love. Dried on the falling leaves. You see it once, you turn around to me. Ooh, ooh. I'll write your name on paper plain and hope you throw them back one day. I thought I caught a sparkle in your eye. It's hard to tell when the sun just never shines. Even though I want to keep dreaming, I know that we both agree. You and I, we are what flowers, and wildflowers are meant to grow free. I know it is too much to ask of you to give away your heart. I set you free, now you must go to the place wildflowers grow. feel like I'm underwater, floating around the deep sea. You're the current that keeps pushing, that keeps washing over me.
And I won't keep silent anymore. Speak my mind. Things feel so different from before.
You're over all the things that you said to me once. Grow older by the time that the summer comes. And you're over all the things that you promised me once. We grow older, we've grown older.
Have you seen the days are passing? Have you felt the night come? The world keeps spinning through the seasons, but there's no reason to hold on.
And I won't keep silent anymore. Speak my mind. And I'm over all the things that you said to me once. We grow older by the time that the summer comes. And I'm over all the things that you promised me once. We grow older, we've grown older. We grow older. We grow older. We grow older. And you're over all the things that you said to me once. And I'm over all the things that you promised me once. We grow older, we've grown older. Thank you. Okay. What next? I guess we'll just keep singing. It's weird to not have a live audience. What Jennifer said about the live streaming, for us it's the other way around because we're not used to live streaming at all. This is our first attempt at doing so. So we're gonna play a song now that is called "A Little Down the Road," and it's a song about how you always meet people twice in your life. And I'm gonna attempt something. Climbing over this. It worked. Perfect. Yeah, so you always meet people twice in life. And this is a song about that.
Dim, 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 dim. Love is old, she is young. Time will end as it began. She's always known this day would come. Dim, dim, secrets are better kept once you keep them out your head. But he is always in her head. Teach me how to breathe the air when you're around. Oh, my words inside I'll never say out loud. I've dreaded my goodbyes. All her life, every path hit a crossroads in the past. This one feels different in her heart. Miles apart, but yet she might catch a fleeting moment to warm her body for a while. Teach me how to breathe the air when you're around. Oh, my words inside I'll never cross my mouth. Dreaded my goodbyes. Eyes clear like winter skies. I stare at the night sky, pray our stars align. 'Cause I don't wanna let go the thought of you and I. We meet twice in a lifetime, that's what I've been told. And so I guess I see you a little down the road. I stare at the night sky, pray our stars align. 'Cause I don't wanna let go the thought of you and I. You meet twice in a lifetime, that's what I've been told. And so I guess I see you a little down the road. A little down the road. A little down the road.
Thank you, Jennifer. Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer. Okay, so the next song will be a cover. I will perform it because it's a German song, and I actually played it for my sister. Yeah, for her birthday. I think it was already 1 or 2 years ago, and yeah, I want to share it with you.
Das habe ich noch nie gemacht. Ich leg meine Waffen ab. Ich fühl mich nackt vor dir. Ich vertraue dir viel mehr als mir. Wenn du da bist und so warm durch meine Haut anfließt, schlaf ich endlich ein, wo deine Liebe fließt. sein. Ich hab so oft versucht abzuhauen, aber mein Herz schlägt viel zu laut. Wenn du da bist, so warm ich meine Haut anfliegt, schlaf ich endlich ein und deine Liebe liegt. Oh, 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 Wenn du da bist und so warm durch meine Haut anfliegst, schlaf ich endlich ein und deine Liebe liegt. Oh, 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 aber dein Herz schlägt viel zu laut. Aber dein Herz schlägt viel zu laut. Aber dein Herz schlägt viel zu laut. Thank you. Okay. So here
How
we
great
go.
was that? I mean,
Okay, so we're going on with the next song. Some of you might know it. It's a song, or it's our first song, and actually a really, really cute story. Maybe you want to talk about that because you make it so lovely. And it was our first release. I think we wrote it like 3 years ago. I think 3 or 4 years already.
but it's always more than you think it is, so probably 4.
Yeah.
And it's the first song we ever wrote together. It's called Summer Nights, and we wrote it right after we met. Judith and I, we went to university together. We went to the same school. She studied vocals. I studied songwriting, and we knew each other, but like had never spoken. But in our big music business lecture, she would sit in front of me, and she has a really cool tattoo on her back, which you can't see because of her shirt. But I would always like just sit behind her and look at the tattoo and be like, "Oh, that must be a really cool person," because it's a really cool tattoo. Maybe one of these days she'll wear a different shirt, and if you come back, you'll see the tattoo. Promo. Yeah, so I would always sit behind her, and then this one time I was at a different songwriting camp workshop, and I was running late.
It was actually during the vacation, so we both submitted. No, not submitted.
Like
signed up
applied or-
applied
yeah.
for this course,
Outside, like
And-
on our break, on our summer break, and it was
Exactly.
a really hot summer day.
and we didn't know about each other.
Yeah,
so far.
and I was running super late, kind of snuck in the back, super embarrassed for being late because it was a small group. And I sat down, I looked up, and I saw the same tattoo in front of me. I was like, dang, I know this person. So, I mean, yeah, if you know someone in a small group, you have to talk to them. And that's what we did. And the rest is history. And yeah, then we started Summer Nights pretty soon after.
Our historical moment.
Yeah. So this is Summer Nights.
Even if we can't hear you, you might want to sing along.
If you know the song, sing along. It's not hard. Most of the lyrics are just summer nights anyways.
Are you ever feeling numb? Breathing hard weights of a city I know I have been for too long. So would you like to run away Summer nights are yours and mine, and the night sky glows up in your eyes. Summer nights are yours and mine, and the night sky glows up in your eyes. Feel the seashells under your toes. Feel the waves and let it go. Nothing to do but dream tonight. No secrets that we have to hide. Oh, the world is turning in slow motion. Oh, when you take my hand. Summer nights are yours and mine, and the night sky glows up in your eyes. Summer nights are yours and mine, and the night sky glows up in your eyes. Summer nights are yours and mine. Summer nights are yours and mine. Summer nights, summer nights, summer nights, summer nights, summer nights, summer nights. Summer nights are, oh, summer nights are yours and mine.
Thank you, Jennifer. Yeah, so far so good. The next song will be an original song from Mila, and yeah, I think you need to tune your ukulele.
It's really warm in here because we have really big lights.
Yeah.
So we get out of tune quick.
Okay, so wait for you.
Right. So this song is called April Fool's Day, and it's about the springtime and the changing of the seasons and lost love. And it's about how even after the darkest winter, there's always a new spring. And it's actually released. You can listen to this on your favorite streaming service. And while I have you here, and while I'm talking about my solo project, there's a link at the very bottom of the description box, and it's a pre-save link. And it'll take you to a page where you can pre-save my next single. It's called Evergreen. You can pre-save that on Spotify. You've probably heard this 1,000 times if you're in the indie music scene and you kind of listen to independent artists, but pre-saving our music helps us out so much in getting noticed, recognized, picked up in the almighty algorithms of those big streaming services. So you would do me a huge favor and help me out a lot by pre-saving Evergreen on Spotify in case you use Spotify. And in case you don't, you can still listen to April Fool's Day everywhere where you listen to your music. Call me up on April Fool's Day. First I thought you made a joke, but then I heard the tears in your voice, and I almost felt them dripping through the phone. Years ago when I was younger, I dreamt to meet someone like you. Guess I wasn't quite what you had in mind. At least I know I did the best that I can do. You were like the seasons, making me believe in love again and again. No rhyme or reason. No more jokes today, and yet a lonely fool remains.
was always mid-September. You were always late July. Guess the winter got too cold for you to bear, and I couldn't even keep you warm till May. You were like the seasons, making me believe in love again and again. No rhyme or reason, no more jokes today, and yet a lonely fool remains. Life will come in seasons. At least that's what I tell myself now. So when you leave me, the world will keep on spinning somehow, 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 somehow.
Thank you too. Now we're gonna play another song together because that's what we're here for. And guess what I have to do now? So yeah, which means got a tune.
We have a sweet story about that song. Wind and Anchor is a cover from the national park. And actually, I didn't know that song before, I think, last summer. And we were directly on our Dresden tour and we drove in the park. And Mila said, okay, I really need to show you a song. I'm sure you will love it. And we need to sing it one day. And yeah, as soon as she turned on the song, I heard the harmonies about that. And I loved it. So we had to, I don't know, play it 1 hour or so. So she had to repeat the song over and over and over.
I
again.
regretted it instantly.
So we sang harmonies about that and stuff. And yeah, so what we actually did, we tried to play this song, especially on a really really cool concert on what like a Bauernhof, like a farm,
Old
yeah.
farm.
And we had like the most beautiful stage you ever saw, and like, yeah, it was a beautiful concert. And so we thought, okay, we might sing the song. We can do that, like exactly at that day.
Like the second time we tried to sing the song, but the first time singing it on an actual stage.
Exactly, but yeah, it came out a bit funny and weird, I would say, because I said to Mila, okay, maybe, Mila, do you want to start? Because I didn't know the beginning, but
We both blacked out simultaneously. I think we have like a mental connection, so we like both couldn't remember our first names. It was bad. It was bad.
it was really bad. And actually, that never happened before because like somehow somebody of us know what to do.
Yeah.
And
But I remember this was actually not the very first time we played this. The very first time we played this was busking.
but then it worked out. I think.
So
But,
can I tell the story of like that?
you can tell
Okay,
the
because
story.
Judith
It's a funny
doesn't
story.
like the story so much. But it's okay. So we were in Dresden, right, and busking in the streets, and we played this song, and it was nice. It was like a warm summer's evening, as in all of our stories, and we stood opposite of two guys who were painters, and they were selling their paintings in the streets, and they they really liked our music, so they came over, started talking to us. One of them was Russian, and my name is Mila. It's a Slavic name, so he started talking to me in Russian. I was like, sorry, don't understand what you're saying. But they were really nice, and the other guy was local. He was from Dresden, and he had a really thick Saxonian accent, like from that part of Germany. Like it's a cool accent. I personally really enjoyed listening to it. Judith can speak it; she can understand it as well. I could not understand a word he was saying. It was she was able to understand him. I no, but I just kept like like nodding, smiling, and we played our set. And he came up to us afterwards, and said something, and she was like, "Hey, like he wants to paint us." I was like, "Oh, someone wants to paint us," and she was like, "Yeah, free of charge." I was like, "Someone wants to paint us free of charge." Like that's really flattering, right? Like in my head, I was like, "Oh my god, like we can use this as album art. It's gonna be so pretty. It's fantastic." So we sat down in his chair. He takes out his charcoal, starts drawing, and he kept talking and talking and talking. Like to me, it just sounded like the accents. I couldn't understand a word he was saying, and I kept like laughing because it was so funny to me how he just kept speaking. And I look over to Judith, and she doesn't look happy at all, and like her face is like she looks like as though she really wants to just leave. And I didn't understand the situation until like she went over to me and was like, "Psst, like this is not a nice drawing. Like he's doing a caricature of us." Caricature? Yeah, like when you draw people like kind of funny and kind of ugly. So we just sat there and sat for our painting. I still have it because you didn't want it. It's awful. It's so bad. Maybe if enough people donate, we'll show you. No, do this is not. It's the worst thing you've ever seen. And like the worst part is we can tell who is who. You know, that's like the most insulting part that we can see ourselves in it. And he was, yeah, yeah,
Maybe you should just start with the song.
yeah. But he liked the song.
Yeah, that's true. That's why you talk about that all the time.
You should see that picture. It's awful. It's great, but it's awful.
The song is called Winds at Anchor. I need to switch. Sorry.
Oh, that's why I kept blabbing on because I thought you were switching.
I was so into your story, you know. So okay.
Thought I was buying you some time.
Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. How I long for the wind. It was here and blew away like an anchor in the sand. I was forced to stay. Ooh, ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. I sweep you off your feet. When I am there to stay, and I'll be yours to keep. Yours to keep. All you never have to say. Oh, ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. Ooh, don't leave me like this, don't leave me like this. I belong to you. I belong to you. I belong to you.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yeah, the next song we're going to play is actually our newest song we released so far. That's why we actually wanted to do the release live stream. And yeah, it's a song about friendship. It's a song about love, about growing. It's about development. To just how do you say that? Go breaking the wall, not like that.
Yeah,
It's
breaking down walls.
Yeah, breaking down walls. That's what I actually wanted to say. And to just move on and go, and to go with the flow, to see where life is going. Yeah, and that there's always something beautiful in life.
One more string.
We can wait. That's okay. Yeah, maybe you can say that as well, because you always love to say that.
We wrote it about it saying in German, you say, steter Tropfen bricht den Stein, which means a steady drip will break stone. Yeah, and that was the inspiration behind this song. I hit the key. Find myself in a tower of fear, but you rain on me till the water and clear. Patiently, patiently, you broke me down, took all my worries away. Gradually, gradually, water breaks stone. When it flows patiently, when it flows patiently, your flow is steady, a stream of water that rushes along into the valley until my sorrow is gone. Until my sorrow is gone. Patiently, patiently, you broke me down, took all my worries away. Gradually, gradually, water breaks stone. When it flows patiently, when it flows patiently, it flows patiently. You flow patiently. We flow patiently. We flow patiently. Thank you very much.
So I would say, last but not least, we will come to the end, to our last song.
Yeah.
It's actually a song about the winter because we also wrote like a song about the Jahreszeiten, about the seasons.
We would one for each season. This
Exactly.
this is the winter.
Yeah, and this is the winter. It's called Aurora, and it's the same for the Northern Lights. Yeah.
It's named after that. Yeah, and we hope you like it. Thanks for coming. Don't leave quite yet, because there's one more song. Well, if we don't, then I'll just.
In my head, it is winter, quiet words, sparkling eyes, in your eyes, sparkling white.
It is cold in the Arctic. There's a fire burns inside,
And it will guide through Arctic nights, northern lights. Aurora, 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 Aurora. Take your time, snow falls slowly, it will melt in the spring. Trust your sense, drawing breath, don't fight against. Aurora, 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 Aurora.
So yeah, this was our last song. We want to thank you for joining the live stream. We want to say like special thanks to Jennifer, who is an amazing, talented artist, and we're super happy to have her here.
She's also great with all of the streaming stuff.
Yeah,
might I add.
yeah,
we
she
had
helped us a lot.
We had a cascading series of technical difficulties today, and she
Yeah.
was so helpful and so understanding.
Yeah.
And so patiently.
Exactly. And yeah, so if you want to listen to more of our music or Jennifer's music, you can find our Instagram and also LinkedIn, also Jennifer's, in the description. You can also find the PayPal link if you want to donate some money to support Ukraine, also us. Yeah, also in the description. And yeah, also you mentioned your pre-save link. That's also there. So
We'll leave the donations open on PayPal until Friday night.
yeah.
So if you feel generous and you want to donate something to these incredible organizations and us, you can do so until Friday night. After that, we'll just assume you want to send us money, to which we say thank you.
Thank you so much. We really enjoyed playing. Again, thanks Jennifer for being here. And we wish you a lovely evening, and we hopefully see you also to a live gig or somewhere else. And yeah,
Thanks for coming. We already said that.
exactly. So yeah, good night, sleep well, and
We'll
bye
chase
bye.
of the moon.
We'll Tears of the Moon.
Aurora, Aurora.
Bye bye.